Hello, friends and neighbors. I'm back with another Rivals of Ixalan pre-release pack. Strahd got tired of holding them for me and he couldn't be with us tonight. Something about a party at his castle. So, let's get to opening these. This will be Rivals of Ixalan box number 4. We've got one more tomorrow night, or tonight if I'm posting this early Friday morning. Depends on how long it takes for this to render. I am down to one computer right now. The other one is, it's not in bad shape, but it's not where I want it to be. Alright, we have a pre-release foil Vona's Hunger. So, for 2 colorless and 1 black, and a whole lot of shiny reflection, each opponent sacrifices a creature. But if you have the city's blessing instead, each opponent sacrifices half the creatures he or she controls rounded up. Yikes. And it's nice because you can clear your opponent's board a bit. However, they get to choose what goes. White spin down. And as before, I will open the Ixalan pack first. So the contest details will be in the video description. We've got Dual Shot, Slash of Talons, Mark of the Vampire, Sure Strike, Crash the Ramparts, Shipwreck Looter, Cancel, Colossal Dreadmaw. That's a killer. I love that card. Demystify, Contract Killing, and our first uncommon is the Sleek Schooner. 3 mana vehicle. Costs 1 to crew, and it is a 4/3 vehicle. Makeshift Munitions. Let me try that again. Makeshift Munitions. 1 colorless and 1 red, and it's an enchantment. You can spend 1 and sacrifice an artifact or creature to deal 1 damage to target creature or player. Thundering Spineback. That is a 7-drop. 5 colorless and 2 green. Other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1. And you can spend 6 to create a 3/3 dinosaur with trample. And the rare is the Fathom Fleet Captain. 2 mana, 1 colorless and a black. It's a 2/1 menace, and whenever he attacks, you can spend 2 to make a 2/2 black pirate token. Checklist and a treasure. I did move the camera a little bit so that it would be easier to see the cards. I realized that on the previous videos they weren't all that easy to see sometimes. Queen's Commission, Skullduggery, Ryle, Bishop's Soldier, Pirate's Prize, Ixali's Diviner, Crushing Canopy, Unfriendly Fire, Dive Down, Grazing Whiptail, and our first uncommon, Elaborate Fire Cannon. 2 mana, it does not untap during your untap step. You can spend 4 and tap it, and it will deal 2 damage to target creature or player. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can discard a card, and if you do, you're able to untap this. Trove of Temptation, 3 colorless and a red. Another enchantment. Each opponent must attack you or a planeswalker you control with at least 1 creature each combat if able, and at the beginning of your end step, you create a treasure token. Deathless Ancient. 6-drop, 4 colorless and 2 black. It is a 4/4 flyer. You may tap 3 untapped vampires you control and return it from your graveyard to your hand. And our rare is a Glacial Fortress. Very nice. The white and blue dual land. Rivals of Ixalan, pack number 1. We have Sun-Crested Pterodon, River Darter, Goblin Trailblazer, Moment of Craving, Orazca Frillback, Deadeye Righauler, Shatterer, Gleaming Barrier, Exultant Sky Marcher. One of the things that I want to mention real quick too while we're in here, a lot of these vampires that are just kind of like floating across the sky, I really love that. There's just something really cool about that. I mean, with the whole vampire theme and just the way that they're kind of, I don't know, it's almost like they're, I'm having a hard time describing what I'm getting at with this. There's just so majestically floating across the sky. We have a Strider Harness. And our first uncommon is Forerunner of the Heralds. Herald! 3 colorless and a green. It's a 3/2, and when it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a merfolk, reveal it, shuffle your library, and put that card on top of it. Whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Forerunner of the Heralds. So it tutors up a merfolk for you, puts it on top of your deck, and then every time you cast a merfolk, you get a +1/+1 counter on it. That's pretty nice. Slippery Scoundrel, 2 colorless and a blue for a 2/2 with the send So as long as you have the city's blessing, it has hexproof and cannot be blocked. That was my translation. And Resplendent Griffin, we've gotten those in the other videos as well. 2/2 flyer for 3. And when it attacks, it gets a +1/+1 if you have the city's blessing. And our rare, Slaughter the Strong. 1 white and 2 colorless. Each player chooses any number of creatures he or she controls with Toter Powder. I cannot speak today. It's been getting worse every time I do one of these. Total power 4 or less, and then sacrifices all other creatures he or she controls. No, what am I doing? You go there. Let's see if we can get a card with Totter Potter on this one too. Legion Conquistador, Sea Legs, Stampeding Horncrest, Aggressive Urge, Canal Monitor, Tillinali's Crown, Strider Strider your hardest. Please, everyone, remember, at all times, Strider your hardest. God damn it. Deadeye Righauler, Gruesome Fate, Mutiny. And we have our Mana Dork again. Got a couple of these in the previous packs, previous videos. Highland Lake, Daring Buccaneer, which is a 1-drop, and as an additional cost to cast him, you can reveal a pirate card or pay 2. It is a 2/2 for 1 if you're revealing a pirate. Not too shabby. And Form of the Dinosaur, we got this as our pre-release card yesterday, and I'm still feeling like I'm not going to be a fan of this one. But hey, again, you never know. Maybe I'll be the first to try to find a way to break it. Maybe other people already have. Who knows? We've got Fanatical Firebrand, Mist Cloaked Herald. Man, all these merfolk named Herald. Swaggering Corsair, Dinosaur Hunter, Aggressive Urge, Canal Monitor, Luminous Bonds, Sworn Guardian, Traveler's Amulet, Kite Sail Corsair, and our first uncommon of the bunch. I'm putting these all in the wrong piles, aren't I? I am. We've got another Forerunner of the Empire, which allows you to tutor up a dinosaur, put it on top of your library, and then whenever you cast a dinosaur, he deals 1 damage to each creature. I think I would have liked that one better if it was 1 damage to each player, but you know. Shake the Foundations deals 1 damage to each creature with flying, or without flying rather, and you draw a card. And here we have the Ravenous Chupacabra. 2 colorless and 2 black. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target creature an opponent controls. That's pretty nice. Our rare is the Tomb Robber. Not quite as sexy as the Tomb Raider. Can't have everything, can we? For 2 colorless and a black. We get a 1/1 pirate with menace, and you can spend 1 mana and discard a card and explore. Not too shabby. Last pack for this box. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Show me, show me, show me. Sun Sentinel, Fanatical Firebrand, Swaggering Corsair, Dusk Legion Zealot, Dinosaur Hunter, Aggressive Urge, Jade Bearer, Traveler's Amulet, Martyr of Dusk, Dark Inquiry, and our first uncommon is the Stormfleet Swashbuckler. 1 colorless, 1 red, it's a 2/2. If you have the City's Blessing, he has double strike. Sadistic Sky Marcher. I really like this card. Again, I love the flying, the depictions of the flight of these vampires, but this, oh my gosh, this is just like ominous and just like filled with doom, you know? Anyway, we have a flying lifelink 2/2 for 2 colorless and a black. And as an additional cost to cast it, you can reveal a vampire card or pay 1 extra mana. Deadeye Brawler, 2 colorless, a blue and a black. It's a 2/4 with Death Touch. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, if you have the City's Blessing, you draw a card. Our rare is Captain's Hook. It costs 3 colorless. And when you equip for 1, the equipped creature gets +2/+0, has menace, and is a pirate in addition to its other creature types. If it becomes unattached from a permanent, destroy that permanent. And we finally got a City's Blessing token. It is such a shame that you can't equip an opponent's creature. So these are our rares. The subscriber goal for these cards will be 65 subscribers by midnight Sunday. I'm trying to do my part to spread the word. I wouldn't mind if you guys help out. Maybe you could share us on Facebook or Twitter or other social media. I've been putting up posts on Reddit and in certain Magic the Gathering Facebook groups, always with permission. So if you do decide that you would like to help out and do the same, please make sure you're getting admin permission first. We'd appreciate that. And so would they. So give us a like if you love Magic and you would like one of these cards. Not too hard to do. It helps us out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If we don't hit the subscriber numbers, I'm not going to be giving away these cards. And I would love to give some of them to you, and you in particular. So check out the guidelines. It's not difficult. It's real super easy. And I hope to mail one of these cards to you. Till next time, this is Liam, Magic Stew, signing off.